All right, y'all. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Okay, apparently this Mike Mills decided to come at me and talk a little more shit to me. So we're going to pretty much respond to him. Rather, I'm going to respond to him. Fuck all that we shit. It's a me thing. Tell you. It's on the heels of a comment that I left him where, he was caught doing his super symmetry that he always does. So let's go to the audio and then I'll reply as I play it. Let's go.
Nobody, nigga.
Nobody.
Oh, Tone Space. Now I showed the I'm gonna show you what I showed. Tone Space doesn't realize what was going on, so he tried to comment with because I had wrote something that okay, one day I was mad at Jamila, so I wanted to fucking troll her and piss her off a little bit. So I told Jamila that Tina said if I be good, she's gonna show me her pussy. Even though Tina never said that, and when I told Tina I was gonna tell Jamila that, Tina thought it was funny. We both laughed about it. Tina Ben showed me her pussy, nigga. Tone Space says, oh, so he said some shit about a man would never say nothing like that if I'm good. Nigga, I made that shit up fucking with a woman, nigga. Stop responding like a bitch, nigga.
Yeah, because you're a fucking simp. It's quite believable that she did tell you, if you be good, I'll show you my pussy. And yeah, you left a comment in a public platform for public comments to be left, like you do with all your smell my finger sexual life. Anything you do, anytime you get a little something, 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 smell my finger, you got to tell everybody. Well, let me give you a little hint. Let me just tell you something. All the ladies that's watching this, y'all can agree. All y'all Mike Mills fans and everything, you could agree silently. You don't even got to tell them, shh, just be between me and you. Just know that we eye to eye with that, girl. We already know. Now, tell me psychically if you agree with this or not. That is a man if he goes around talking about what he does sexually to a woman and shit like that? Should a man be opening his mouth about that type of shit? Or do women kind of like to keep their business under wraps and don't want all their biz in the streets like that? The way that a man works is nobody would find out about that unless the woman herself decided to divulge that information. But no, not Mr. Don't get no pussy at all. Smell my finger, gotta tell everybody about it. Now, to the specifics of what he said. All right, he's telling at the time of this video, his current girl, because ups and downs, very subject to change. But all right, so he said that he made up a story where he told his girl that Tina told him that if he is good, if Mike Mills is good, that she will show him her pussy. And he said that to piss her off, to troll her, because he knows between his girl now, Jamila, and Tina, there's been like a long-standing quarrel. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Okay, fine. It's quite possible that you did make that up to troll her or whatever. Yeah, you're a simp. You don't really got much going on. So yeah, you kind of gotta like throw lies in the game to kind of build yourself up and everything. Fine, cool. Even if you did make that up, which you're a lying ass nigga, so you could be lying about that. Maybe she did son you like that. Or if you're good, I'll show you my pussy. And then finally she showed it to you. Or you could be telling the truth. But here's the thing. Let me break this shit down real quick. Let's say you did lie to your girl about Tina telling you if you're good, she'll show you her pussy. You still said it to your girl in hopes that your girl believes it. Now, if you were a real man, you would not be able to say some shit like that to your girl. Because, yeah, of course, your girl may possibly have believed the shit because she knows you're a fucking simp. And she knows that something like that is in a level of plausibility. You feel what I'm saying? She knows you're simpish enough to have another woman say, hey, if you're good, I'll show you my pussy. I've seen her simp you out on many occasions where you just, did your thing like a good little boy, get your little pat on the head. I mean, he is a little guy, talking about like no more than 5'5". Good boy, good boy. So even if you did make the shit up, you packaged it in a believable way because you have already been exposed numerous times as being that much of a fucking simp where something like that could be true. Woo! Woo! The logic is just amazing. So, and again, all you ladies that are fans of his, I got you. We eye to eye. You don't gotta blow up your spot and everything. I know you like being on the show and enjoying yourself. We eye to eye. We here, ladies. We here. Don't worry about it. Let's go on.
nigga. That wasn't for you. It wasn't for you to get your pussy in the bunch.
You put that out publicly with the comments open. So technically it was for anyone that decides to watch it and leave their fucking feedback. Because again, you're Mr. Smell My Fingers. So any type of like shit that should just be behind closed doors, your motherfucking door is wide open. And just for everyone to know, because we know that female interaction and sexuality is a rarity for you. So when you have any slight sniff of some shit like that, you gotta tell everybody. Let's go.
I was trying to piss off Jamila, but your pussy got tight. Sit your arm.
Yeah, you were trying to piss her off because you told her something that's believable. I wish I would be able to tell some other woman that some girl told me if I'm good, I could see her put. She would. It's just not believable. You know what I'm saying? I tell women when to show me their shit, when I want them, or if I want them to show me their shit. Ain't no tone if you're good. Da, da, da. But then again, you know, you're 5'5", so it's easy to pat your head. For me, not many women, you know, like this don't look like the high head pat. That don't look right. But for you, good boy, good little Mikey. Let's go.
Ass down, nigga. You was a cornball. I'm from New York, bro. I know you ain't nobody in New York, nigga. That go for V. No disrespect, but V-Dub too.
This is a funny thing. He's saying he's from New York, so he knows I'm not nobody. Nice double negative. I guess I'm somebody to everyone. But anyway, the stupid shit about this is New York is probably one of the biggest cities in the world. You know what I'm saying? It probably breaks records and populations in many different areas. New York is probably the most notorious place in the entire world. So to say that someone, you're a nobody in your city in all the 5 fucking boroughs. Yeah, I'm not Jay-Z. Okay, that's obvious. You, whatever the fuck your real name is, you're not anything either. You haven't heard of me. I also likewise have not heard of you. And you're saying V-Dub ain't nobody? What, you supposed to hear of motherfucking V-Dub Boogs either? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't mean shit. I don't know who the fuck you are prior to YouTube. You don't know who the fuck I am prior to YouTube. We're not talking about a small town here. That doesn't even make any sense.
I am born and bred. I'm a born and raised bred straight up New York.
As am I. I was born in New York Hospital in Manhattan in 50-something Street.
Nigga. I know what kind of nigga you is. That's why you run around fucking with random people just coming home from work, Tone Space. Tone Space did this shit twice. He walked up on older people on their way home from work and tried to harass them to make himself look tough on YouTube. And every time they say, "Get off me. Get your hands off me." Like he was a crazy person. And
it didn't really go down like that. But the second time you're talking about when I ran into Tyree Sneed from the future. How often you going to run into a time traveler? So I just stopped him, shook his hand, and kept it the fuck pushing. You know, what's the big deal about that? You know, it was a very cordial, mutual conversation we had. But anyway.
He walked away with no fear. If Tone Space was really about that action, he would have walked into a bodega with them young boys and tried that shit with them. He won't do that because they would have fucked him up.
Where's this come from? Walk away with no fear? Why are you even putting me in the category of being on some gully shit? I never tried to position myself on some gully shit. See, psychologically, for those that's adept psychologically, do you see what he's basically saying? He's basically saying that he looks at me as someone that is kind of intimidating or whatever. That's basically him telling on himself, because I didn't project that in any of them, or at least in the second situation. The other one, I just kind of flipped out and bugged out. But, yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
It made him strip butt naked, like he said.
Let's run this back. He's
he was in the party around some real niggas. Tone Space says, "Oh, so he said, I know you ain't nobody in New York, nigga. That go for V. No disrespect, but V-Dub too. I am born and bred. I'm a born and raised bred straight up New York.
Oh, you know what's funny though? You know what is funny? You talking about, oh, you never heard of me, never heard of you, da 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 da. I got one for you though. I actually know your man Sherm. You know why? Because Gillian's one of my good friends. But I digress.
I know what kind of nigga you is. That's why you run around.
And I know what kind of nigga you are. As I said, I know your man Sherm.
Fucking with random people. Just coming home from work, Tone Space.
You know,
Tone Space did this shit twice. He walked up on older people on their way home from work and tried to harass them to make himself look tough on YouTube. And every time they say, "Get off me, get your hands off me," like he was a crazy person, and they walked away with no fear. If Tone Space was really about that action, he would have walked into a bodega with them young boys and tried that shit with them. He won't do that because they would have fucked him up and made him strip butt naked, like he said he did last time he was in the party around some real niggas, and they made him strip and kicked him out.
He said I was in a party around some real niggas and they made me strip and kick me out. No, he totally warped a story. And why are you referring to people as real niggas? You just looking up to other motherfuckers? Just any random people is just a real nigga to you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got posters of these who are these real niggas you talking about? Do you have posters of them on your wall and shit in your little ass room in Mildred's crib or something? Fuck are you talking about? Around some real niggas. You got glamorizing bullshit ass bitch.
He admitted that. His homeboy robbed him. Don't you?
My homeboy. Okay, he's talking about my man Charles when I told a story about when he got murdered. And yeah, he was robbing from me, but no, not like in front of my face on some sneaky behind my back shit. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Whoever come to me talking about being no man, Tone Space, you thought Tia Wells really liked you. Because she sent you a donation.
Because she sent me a donation. I thought Tia Wells liked me because she sent me a donation. Well, I got news for you, sir. Tia Wells, I mean, I'll just say, yeah, she did or probably still does like me. In fact, she got mad at me because I wasn't responding to her enough because I haven't been even logging into Facebook for a couple of months, so she kind of flipped out. And you said because she sent me a donation, yeah, she sent me about a total of $1,100. So what? And to be fair, yeah, I'm sure she liked you as well, but you're trying to say it like she only got at me to get at you and some more of a goofy shit. Nah, she was feeling me. You know what I mean? She was probably feeling you too. I don't know.
Now realizing this woman is pissed off at me, nigga.
Right, so she's gonna send me $1,100 in total because she's pissed off at you. Okay.
You got a better chance with somebody of your own race, like a Puerto Rican or something, Tone Space. You got a better chance with something like that. You know what I'm saying? And even they know you corny. Yeah, he's a...
What the fuck is it? So I'm a Puerto Rican now? Someone of my own race?
Awkward individual. Yeah, he tried to comment on a situation he don't even understand.
Yeah, I left a comment in the thing that had a section for people to give comments. So if it's something that I don't even understand, then why'd you make the shit public? Why are you even putting up pussy pictures and videos and shit like that? This is goofball juvenile shit you're doing. This is 12-year-old smell my finger shit. You want to talk about a man? Let's really like back that whole thing up like that for a minute. I wouldn't do any of it. I wouldn't do 90% of the bullshit, the little juvenile, stupid ass shit you do. Again, ladies, if I'm right, all y'all Mike Millz fans, ladies, we here psychically. We eye to eye. You don't gotta say a word. You know what I'm saying? Keep supporting them. Keep what you're doing. I ain't trying to take nothing away from the man, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? He likes his little YouTube thing. He got it going on. I watch the shit, to be honest. So I don't want to disturb your world like that. But ladies, we eye to eye. This is a motherfucking juvenile ass little kid. A smell my finger ass nigga. Smell my finger. I just got some. Literally. Like, smell my finger was to let people know that kids know that they finger was in some pussy. You literally take the pictures of pussies and pass them around. Or make videos. This very video you talking about is a video of you showing proof that a woman sent you her playing with her pussy. And then you feel some type of way because I would, see something that's in the thing that has her sunning you and saying, like, if you're a good little boy, little 5'5" guy, I'll show you my pussy and I'll play with it for you. And then when I leave a comment, now I get like a minute or two of bullshit from you just because of that. Some shit that you fucking made public. Come on, B. Kitty cats. We here. Talk the titty, all that shit, estrogen, cool. But on some real shit, kitty cats. You know we out eye. You know we here with it. This is a juvenile little ass kid. I would not do any of that shit.
He don't even understand, nigga. You need to shut your goofy ass up. You are nobody in this fucking sector and in real life. That's a fact.
No, it's not a fact. I'm a very big somebody. How about you come to New York, I come to New York. We both walk down the street and we see who gets attention and we see who... I mean, you might get attention for looking all weird and distorted, but... people got to be able to look down. I mean, you're only 5'5". I'm 6'6". So, I'm not even trying to brag, but yeah, we total different lives. This YouTube shit is cool because, you know, if anything, you just see an avatar, a face. You don't really, you know, get the full depth and breadth of seeing a person like in person. But yo, I'm polarized, and I'm just gonna say it is what it is. I'm a polarizing motherfucker. You're the nobody. But in this sector, yay, you're good. What do you get? Maybe like at max 100 something views. Great for the sector. Infinitesimally small for all of YouTube, or even the modicum medium level of YouTube. I mean, on average, motherfuckers be getting like 500 plus live views and shit. And the only reason you get this 100 plus is because you're face deep in the dookie that you like to eat of the bullshit. You're the Jerry Springer of this shit. You're the literal trash. I watch the shit, so I'm not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, I'm too good for the shit. Motherfuckers like a car wreck, they like to see the drama and the bullshit. And you are at the root of the drama and the bullshit.
You can't rap and you look like you Amish, nigga.
Basically saying he's jealous of my beard. He's been talking to Amish shit ever since I've had the beard. Something that, you know, facial hair, he's kind of deficient with the testosterone. He can't really grow facial hair like that. So, you know, he's kind of jealous of that or whatever. And he says, I can't rap. In fact, he hasn't said one, and never has he. Except one time when he tried to like act like he wasn't jealous when he really was. But that was fake. But literally, never has this man ever had a good word to say about me. And we're going to get psychological with it in a hot second.
You have no character, no charisma, nothing, nigga.
Nothing.
No
I have
cadence
nothing.
when you rapping, nothing, nigga.
I have nothing.
You a nothing ass nigga.
A nothing
Big
ass nigga.
titties and a flabby body.
A flabby body.
Nigga work out every day and has arms like somebody's great grandmother. Sit your goofy ass down, nigga. Is you crazy? Don't ever compare yourself to me, nigga. I ain't.
Oh, we're going to get psychological with that. We're going to cut that one open too. So let me run that back a little bit. Don't ever compare yourself to me. Yeah, we got to unpack that for a hot second. But just to conclude this video, peep the psychology. It's for the psychologically adept to check this out, right? This man hasn't had one good word to say about me. Whereas you said that, I even said that I watch his shows, you know, it's the trash, it's the whatever, but it's appealing because it's, you know, a whole bunch of bullshit and fuckery. Who don't like that, right? And I will also say that the man is funny. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time he's going at L.A., and a lot of the shit he says about LA is funny. Never can he actually win any competition with LA just on the strength that he basically submits himself as LA's son by sweating him and now calling him. And I believe recently he sent him widening a pussy picture to his phone. You want to talk about awkward? There you go. But I mean, we could go on and on about this motherfucker. But yeah. So he submits himself. He basically almost verbally says, LA, I am your son, because he copies his lingo, bites him and everything, and always sweats him. However, some of the jokes he says, what I like about Mike Millz' variety of comedy is kind of like, has like a sarcastic twist to it. Like in his voice and everything, he has a great voice. He could thrive in radio. Real good voice, right? But and I like his sarcastic style of comedy, right? Yeah, and like I said, as far as the sector and the Jerry Springer shit, thumbs up. You doing your thing at that, right? So these are good things I'm saying about the man. Yet he has nothing good to say about me, about Tone Space. Now, how is it possible that there's not one good quality about me? Basically what I'm saying is you thinking that I'm not all that or whatever you're trying to claim, that you're better than me or whatever the fuck it is, it would sound a lot more believable if you at least threw in one or two things that you know I'm good at. Like, well, yeah, you know, the nigga could rap, but he's corny or whatever. Or, you know, he's a good-looking dude, ladies like him, but he can't rap. So that would sound way more believable. But we got to understand, you're not really that bright. So you're going to say that every single thing about me is whack and act like it's going to be believable, but it's blatantly evident that you're jealous of me. And the other psychological thing, hold up, what do you say?
You rapping nothing, nigga. You a nothing ass nigga with big titties and a flabby body. Nigga work out every day and has arms like somebody's great grandmother. Sit your goofy ass down, nigga. Is you crazy? Don't ever compare yourself to me, nigga.
Don't ever compare yourself to me. In no way was I comparing myself to him. I would not do that. I'm far greater than you, but you know, air is oxygen. Trees give off photosynthesis. To form words, to form sentences, they're comprised of words. To form words, they're comprised of letters. These are obvious things. Tone Space is a better person than the person that calls himself Mike Millz. Shout out to Sherm, shout out to Gillian. But this man just said, don't ever think to compare yourself to me. In no way was I ever trying to compare myself to you. But what he's trying to do is him knowing that, I'm obviously the better man than him, or at least to other people and everything. He's trying to make it seem like I'm trying to compare myself to him, like I'm trying to sink down to the lower level that is the character that he affectionately likes to be known as Mike Millz, when in no way was I doing that. I made no correlation between myself and you, because like I said, water is wet, you know what I'm saying? Tone Space up here, Mike Millz down there, 5'5", 6'6", looking like you look, looking like I look. Matter of fact, yeah. Let's pull up this 1,000 words real quick. Now this is him actually looking good, according to him. This is what he has on his profile thing. This is him considering himself looking like that nigga. And all the ladies in the comment section, everyone that finds this man attractive, leave your comments. This is Mike Millz. Just to since we're doing the comparison thing, since you're trying to say I'm comparing myself to you. Okay, so for those that didn't know what Mike Millz looks like, this is him. 5'5", 6'6". Hey, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, that psychological trick is not going to work. In no way was I trying to compare myself to you. So don't try to twist it like I was. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I will never, ever be like you. And thank God for that. And this is him trying to look good. Matter of fact, I can't even make an ugly face that's gonna... Yeah, you're right. We're nowhere near comparable to each other, bro. You are absolutely correct. Let me see if he says any more bullshit.
Ain't nothing like you. Nothing.
Yes, you are right. You are
disrespectful.
Like
That's disrespectful, nigga.
So stop disrespecting me and trying to draw some correlation to me. You're trying to sneak a correlation of Mike Millz to Tone Space. Nah, bro, you'll never be in this club, baby. Yeah. I don't know anything about the, good boy, I'll send you I don't know anything about that type of shit. The lady that we were just mentioning a couple things down, I have an inbox of unviewed pussy pics that I still don't know what them shits look like, but only know because when you get a photo album with a few photos, you could see kind of like little squares of what's inside, and that Pandora's box I done left closed. We done seen you open that Pandora's box and get all on the camera with her with your flabby lip. Oh, man. Let me stop, yo. Is there anything else he's saying?
You comparing yourself to me?
Look at him, me compare. No, that never happened. That never will happen. That's what you're trying to do.
It's disrespectful. You a womanly nigga. I'm a real one. Now, back to Cupcake.
Okay. Oh. Good thing you ended with that Cupcake thing. Shout out to Cliff. Well, two crazy audio clips. You want to talk about awkward and crazy and womanly shit? This motherfucker actually said, "Hey, Cupcake," a.k.a. Clifton Rain. He has a little name they got for him, whatever. "I have new 2019 dick pics out. So get up on them shits." This came out of this man's mouth. And what else came out of this man's mouth? My lips. This was him. I'm not even going to say the word. Y'all already know what it is. And he said it slow so you could tell it wasn't a mistake. He said it like he pronounced every single syllable. My lips. That's your man. Shit, even the fellas that fuck with the nigga. You don't got to say anything either. We here. This your man, Mr. My lips. Mr. 2019 dick pics out. Yo, Cliff, go check them shits out. That's your man. Yeah, we're gonna go into which shirt. Yeah, we're gonna leave him. We're gonna leave all the other shit alone. I keep the shit up the sleeve. But yeah, man, that's y'all man's. All right, y'all. Huh? Let me get you up out of here. All right.